Hey there everybody, Eric from Outer Limitless coming at you with another axe video. This is the Gransfors Bruk Scandinavian Forest Axe. This forest axe is beautiful. I've very much enjoyed this. I've been using it for a little over a month and a half now. I've been using it for different splitting tasks and nice chopping tasks, camp tasks, mostly around my house. I haven't had a good chance to bring this thing into the woods yet, but I definitely plan on it. Like most Gransfors Bruk products, this axe has excellent features, very nicely made, handcrafted design. The head is a nice weight for chopping. The handle has a very fine, nice straight wood grain structure. It's very comfortable in the hand, has a nice palm swell at the bottom of the handle. The cutting edge is extremely sharp right off of the get-go, as is with most Gransfors Bruk products. This particular axe does have a wedge in the top of the handle to help hold the head in place. The one part of this product that really leaves much to be desired is the sheath. Now, a lot of people do like the sheath. Me personally, it does its job, but I find that it lacks in overall quality. The actual craftsmanship is not as high of a standard as I would hope, especially for an axe that's been put together in such a nice fashion. But as I said, it does do its job. It protects the head of the axe and prevents people or other gear from getting cut while in transport. And even after significant use, still a nice, fine, refined edge. Minimal chipping. I mean, I have a tiny little mark up on the top there, but all things considered, still great. I can see a couple tiny little chips. I mean, nothing that I can't work or strop out. This thing's been an absolute joy to use, and I highly recommend it. Pretty recently, Wrangler Star put out a tips and tricks video for axes. One of the things he talked about doing was using some tape to make a cup around the top of the handle where it protrudes through the head, in an effort to get some boiled linseed oil down inside that cup so it soaks into the end grains on the handle, basically swelling the handle and keeping the head of the axe good and tight. So I've done that myself. In fact, I've filled this 4 times with the boiled linseed oil, and I mean, yes, some of it has, you know, spilled out and poured out, and you know, I got a little puddle beneath me, but I can tell you I am positive that a good amount of that oil actually did make it into the head. So hopefully that will help me maintain good long service life, a tight fitting axe head, and definitely a way to help maintain my axe. Now, I didn't have a real good way to protect the handle, just in case of an overstrike, but I did make a cool little wrap. Just very simple, quick little weave. It's been beaten on a little bit, so it's not quite as square as it was when I first made it, but it's definitely doing its job. It's holding this in place. And in fact, what I've realized is the boiled linseed oil, now that I've applied it a couple of times, is really starting to stiffen this thing up, and so it's getting really tight and very firm and actually kind of hard. So that's probably a good thing. I mean, I think this wrap's going to stay in place and help me protect my handle. And this is just a quick side-by-side comparison against the small forest axe. You know, the head of the Scandinavian forest axe is a little bit bigger. It's not really significant, but it is bigger. A little more weight, a little more cutting edge, and a slightly larger butt end. And here it is also against the wildlife hatchet. Significantly different shape, significantly different size. Both pretty sweet though. So there you have it. I hope you like what you saw. Maybe you found it a little bit informative. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Take care now. I'll see you soon.